Welcome y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me on another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a pumpkin wreath using the Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath form. It's part of the UnbeLEAFable collaboration hosted by Krista's Crafty Life and co-hosted by Crafty Hints. Their links, as well as the link to the playlist, will be in the description box below. So be sure to check out that playlist to see what all these other lovely ladies have created. We had to create DIYs using leaves as our inspiration. So with that, let's get started with this DIY. For this wreath, we're going to need one Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath form, some burlap fabric, 4-inch zip ties, nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, ribbon, and some florals. Begin by laying your form down on your burlap and cut it out around the frame, leaving yourself about an inch all the way around. Then you're going to take your 4-inch zip ties and just push it through the burlap as close as you can to the frame and attach it. Now what you do at the top, I usually start at the top and then go to the bottom, just straight with them. What you do at the top, you attach in the same place at the bottom. You'll notice I didn't cover the stem of the frame with the burlap because we're going to use our nautical rope to cover that later. If you're new here, my name's Robin. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see and you like DIYs, farmhouse style decor, thrift flips, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of my growing community here on YouTube, because I am a baby channel and I would love to have you in the family. Now I'm starting to attach my zip ties to the sides of the frame. And really all you need is just 2 zip ties on each side. Just be careful. You don't want to pull any pleats or puckers. And you're going to go in now, once everything is secure with the zip ties, go in with your hot glue gun and attach any burlap that may have a gap in it to the frame itself. Use some little clamps to help you hold it down. Those are really, really helpful. I'm just continuing to apply my hot glue, attaching any little gaps in the burlap. And you don't want to glue fabric to fabric. Be sure you're gluing the burlap to the frame because you don't want that hot glue to show through on the front. And this is what it should look like once you're done attaching your fabric to the frame. It should be nice and smooth and snug without any gaps or puckers. So for an added touch, I'm taking a package of the Dollar Tree Nautical Rope and I'm just going to hot glue that all around the frame, starting at the stem. So I just begin gluing the nautical rope around the frame, and I only glue in short little spurts. It's just easier to work that way. And then I do use my clamps to hold the rope in place until the glue has had a chance to set up. And I just continue this process all the way around the pumpkin until I get back to the stem. Once I'm back to where I started, I just glue that rope down. There's no cutting involved in this. This is just one continuous piece of rope. And then I'm going to start wrapping the rope around the stem. Now, there are several ways you could do the stem. You could extend it out if you wanted to using some wire. You could just wrap wire around it and make it longer. But what you want to do here is attach the rope to rope. Don't attach the rope to the metal. You're just stacking the rope on top of each other, if that makes sense. And you'll want to push it down with your fingers to kind of hold it in place as you go up. And I do make this stem look a little larger by extending the rope just a little bit past the end. And I do that just by hot gluing rope to rope and just winding it around itself. Now, this next step is optional, but I like to take the nautical rope and attach it to each rib of the pumpkin. I just think it gives it more of a rustic look. But like I said, this is a total optional step. And if you decide to do this, you will need a second pack of nautical rope, but it doesn't take a full second pack. Once again, I just lay my hot glue down in short little sections. And you'll see here, I left out one section of rope there on that rib, but don't worry, I do go back and fix that later. So here I am decorating around the stem of the pumpkin, just using some leaves that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I also use some wheat and some other little florals that I got from the Dollar Tree, but unfortunately I lost that footage. But basically this is where your creativity comes into play. To each their own, whatever you like, decorate it the way you want to. I just chose to keep it simple with some leaves and some wheat and a bow. And that was pretty much. Now, I am not a great bow maker. That's why I use this easy bow maker to just make this simple loop bow. And if y'all would like to see kind of a tutorial on the easy bow maker, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to try to show you. So the final steps are to trim out any excess burlap you have laying on the inside. Just take a pair of scissors, and trim it as close as you can without actually cutting your wreath. Then to finish the wreath off, I attach a twine hanger to the back of the stem with some hot glue. And I just think it makes it look really nice and complete to finish the back using some felt. And I did get this felt at Walmart. It was pretty cheap. Again, just work in small sections and cut the piece just a little larger than your actual wreath. Just work in small sections, use your clips to clip it down until the glue sets, and do that all the way around, keeping it as flat and smooth as possible. And then just go back with your scissors once you're done and trim off any excess on the sides. And y'all, if you are still here with me at this point in the video, I'd love it if you would put a leaf emoji in the comments. Let me know that you're still here. And this is the final result. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love the blue for fall. I just kept it real simple. I love the way it turned out. I can't wait to hang it on my front door. Don't forget to visit that playlist that I'll have linked below in the description box. Be sure to visit the other creators. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all go get your craft on. Bye.